Hello, my artist friends. I am Nana, and I welcome you today. It's a very special day. We're here with Apologia, and we are celebrating Homeschool Teacher Appreciation Day. I am sort of a teacher, and I'm going to teach you and show you some wonderful, wonderful ways to make art today. And I'm very excited about it. First of all, I would really like to thank Apologia for this opportunity to be with you today. And I would like for you to leave a comment in the comments and tell us where you're from. If you're from New York City or Atlanta, Georgia, or somewhere in California or Kalamazoo or wherever. You could even be from Paris, France, or Scotland, or the Philippines. Just say hello, give us a wave. Here I am and I'm watching you. We are just thrilled to find out where you're from. Now, we're going to get started, and I want you to listen in for just a second because we have very few things that we need to get together for this lesson. All right, let's get started. All right, today, if you happen to have an orange piece of construction paper, that's fine. If you don't, that is also fine. You can use regular copy paper, okay? And I have these colors. There's not that many. There's black, red, yellow, and I even have an orange, which is almost the same shade as the construction paper. And I'm going to turn the construction paper horizontal because this is going to be a parade right across here. Not a real parade with a band, but an animal parade. I also have a damp paper towel to wipe off chalky fingers. And I think that's about it. While I'm waiting for you to get your things together, we do have lots of different chalks up here, and we may use some of these, but mostly we're just going to use these. And I need to know, do you and your children combine science and art? Well, if you like this video and share it with friends so they can see how much fun it is to extend science learning with art. Also, when you get finished, we would like for you to take a photo of your completed artwork and put it right here in the comments of this video. All right, now, just one more thing. While we're painting, my daughter Tricia is going to share some links in a comment. We have so much going on at chalkpastel.com, and we're giving away 2 big boxes of pastels. No, we wouldn't give you this one. It's truly well used and well loved. But this is the box that we're going to give away. 2 of them. So, let's get started. Now, we're going to take our black and we're going to establish our horizon line. Now, I'm going to put my horizon way down here at the bottom of the page. Now, I'm going to go slowly so you can work along with me. And of course, you can watch this video again later and catch up. Okay? Now, right in the middle, there is going to be a scrubby tree that may grow in Africa. If you look at pictures and videos, you will see they have these poor little trees, so unlike the trees we have here in the South. They're thin and they just have a bit of leaves at the very top, and that's it. Okay, now that we have our tree here in the middle, we're going to start our parade of animals. All right, first we're going to see if we can get in a giraffe. Now, I have seen giraffe in a zoo, and they seem to be very pleasant creatures. But I know that if you mess with them, and if the males get upset with you, that they can be quite dangerous. Now, this is the head. This is an ear there. And they have these funny little top knots up there on the very top of their head. Okay, and then we have a very long neck that goes down to the back, and here are the legs. Okay. Two legs, two back legs. There. Now, here goes the neck on this side. And two legs here on the front. I'm going to move my hands so you'll be able to see. Now, we're not leaving the giraffe to look like this. We're going to take this black pastel and we're going to fill it in and make it totally black. Why are we doing this? Because this is either a time of day, like sunrise, or sunset. So you decide, you're the artist here, and you decide what time of day it is. It really doesn't matter, but it's your job to figure it out. Oh, I almost forgot the giraffe's tail. Now, if you want a really solid look, this is a magic sort of painting tool. It's called your finger, and we call it a painter finger. And you can go in and smooth in your pastel so it has total coverage. And it really does look like what we call a silhouette because the sun is back here shining on the animals. Now next is really what I consider one of the kings of the jungle. It's the elephant. Okay. Here we go. That's his trunk. And here's his head. And it goes all the way back to right here. Now, the giraffe is not going to step on the elephant. They're very respectful of each other. So, they're just marching along. Two back legs. And here we have the front legs. Don't worry, I'm going slow, and then I'm going to move my hands so you can see where we are. While I'm waiting for you to catch up, I would like to know which exploring creation book by Apologia did you enjoy this year? There are so many of them. There's astronomy and zoology, and chemistry. There's just lots of fun. Okay, now, see the black again? We're going to turn it on its side because the elephant is a bigger sort of image that you're going to put out here. And he doesn't need to be, you don't need to be quite so careful. And he also has a tail. I tend to forget the tails. Painter finger. Smooth it in. Now, we're halfway done. Next, we are going to paint, and we always call it paint because this right here is pure pigment in a dry form, so it's really paint pigment. And that's what artists who use pastels call them. We're going to paint today. All right, and we're going to paint a rhinoceros. Now, he has two little short little ears up here on top of his head. And we're going to paint him like this. And he has two sharp horns. Now, you don't want to mess with a rhinoceros. He doesn't have a very good attitude about folks and about other animals. He just wants to just do his thing and be kind of left alone. So he's not a really, really nice guy. Now look, I got him very close to the tree. That's okay. That's all right. He can just have one leg here, and there'll be one leg behind the tree, and there's his little tail right there. So you know that he's passing by. Take your black, and let's color him in. He is our third silhouette, and I bet you all know what a silhouette is now. Okay, now here we go. We're going to fill him in. Now don't despair if yours don't look just like mine. For goodness sakes, I had to practice and practice and practice to get this the way I wanted it to look. Okay, now we're going to draw the king of the jungle. So, to prove that he's king, there is his mane. And here is his nose. And here is the bottom part of his mane. Now that really doesn't look like much of anything. But with the power of chalk, we're going to be able to figure out that this is indeed the king of the jungle. And here's his front foot. And here is his back. Now, actually, we all know that having animals like this march in a line is just purely fantasy. This is good for a wonderful picture. I think these big lions would be wanting to munch on most anything that's in this line. And here is his tail. We're going to have it curl around like that. Now wait for a moment. Now, I think that once we get this lion all covered in black, that it could be almost a complete picture without doing much else. But you know, I can't just stop here. We have to add a little bit of this and a little bit of that to make it really spectacular, so you can show your family and your friends. All the animals are done, okay? So let's take our black and we're going to just give the ground a bit of a swipe. And if you want to, you can smooth it in a little bitty bit. All right, let's say that this is, like I said, the sunrise or a sunset. Now, I'm wiping my fingers off, see, because I have the black pastel on there. Going to switch colors. All right, let's get in a little bit of a morning, let's just call this a sunrise picture. They're off to the water hole. You can make a whole story about what's going on here. They're thirsty, they've been sleeping all night, and they're on their way. All right, now this is an orange, and if you put it over the red, it just makes it just really nice and smooth. You don't even have to use your fingers. I think this is a lovely sunrise. And you can make it go all the way down. But see, I got a little bit of the lion's black there on there, but we can cover that up. It's okay. All right. And if you want to, you can have a bit of the sun peeking out here. Oh my goodness. Here comes the sun. Just a bit. And there we go. Up in the sky. And I think this is a lovely, lovely painting that we have all done together. And I cannot wait for you to send me some photos of your artwork. I can't wait. It's going to be such fun. Now, this is important. Take your favorite color of pastel and sign your name here in the corner. And then flip it over and name your painting. Always name a pastel painting. You can name it March of the Animals or Land Animals, whatever you prefer. You're the artist. And today's date. And then go and hang this in your home in a place of honor where everybody can see it and admire it and talk to you about these animals. that are marching on their way, probably to the water hole, early in the morning. This has been such fun. Thank you for joining us, and thank you again to Apologia for allowing us to visit with you. And always remember, you are an artist.
Everybody stay around for more wonderful celebrations today of Homeschool Teacher Appreciation Day right here on the Apologia Facebook page.